3, 2, begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, adventurers, to Season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play comedy podcast where Earth has been labeled a bully because it told all the other planets to get a life. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alyssa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gerline.
Once again, there was a pause after I got done speaking. I don't know if we're doing this intentionally to try and make me crazy, or if there is a little glitch happening, or if you can't hear me, or if this is Sabotage Dalton Day. I don't know, but I don't like it.
Did Dalton say something?
I don't know
Can you
what
guys
you're
hear Dalton?
talking about. Also,
I will end each of you. I will come through this computer screen.
You don't have the ability. You
shit.
can only threaten us with your words and really mean reads that you do of our personalities and looks.
We're just here to gaslight. That's why we're here.
We are here to gaslight you. If you can't gaslight your DM, I mean, is it even D&D?
I think so. I think it would still perfectly be D&D without the gaslighting of the DM.
You don't make sense and you've never made sense. No? All right, fine.
All of you are going to have to do nothing but roll death saving throws in tonight's episode.
Did we have something to do today? We can't just all be laughs and camaraderie and fun.
You're right. We're not going to be laughs and camaraderie. Oh, that's a tough word for me. Laughs and camaraderie.
Laughs and camaraderie.
No, you said it right.
Camaraderie. Did I say
Said
it
it
right?
right
Why
the
does
first
it sound so wrong?
See, this is gaslighting. You didn't say it right.
Camaraderie.
Well, you know what?
Because we don't
I'll
say
make
that.
You
Stop
believe
it right
we
now.
did.
Let's get some camaraderie.
No. Okay. Yes, there is an
All right.
agenda. Michael, thank you for bringing it to everyone's attention. So I don't know if you all remember or not, but a few handful of episodes past, Mike took it upon himself to create AI songs for the three of us without our consent, prior knowledge, blessing, goodwill, and intent. He just did it. And I think that was a pretty jerk move of Mike. And I don't like it when my friends are jerks to my friends. That's my job. And so I got together with Andrew and Alyssa, and then we took it upon ourselves to create songs for Mike using the same AI tools. And I think we've all picked different themes so that we don't just hammer you on the same thing over and over and over again. Like, it would be easy to point out various personality flaws and physical defects and just hammer it over and over and over again.
Were we not supposed to do that?
Yeah.
We were
don't
not.
have to.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
We're doing a thorough insulting.
Yeah.
Okay,
really,
this is supposed to be a
well-rounded
roast,
ribbing
right?
of everything that is wrong with me.
Okay. Because I'm bad at roasting, so I picked one or two flaws, and I just basically lay into
Really
them. I make up
hammered
other
them.
details
That's
in
fine.
your life.
Okay, sure.
But
so
fuck
we're just
you, dude. And
So it's just
you'll
it's
hear it in the
libel.
songs.
It's slander.
It's none
what
of
we're
it's
doing
libel.
today.
It's not.
It's based on a true story.
There are three of
Okay.
us that say this is all accurate information.
That's right. Democracy.
I guess it does I don't know. I'm going to take it to court, so we'll see if the judge decides it's slander.
Okay.
3 people might not be enough to corroborate your little slanderous fucking shit.
I'm realizing
Oh,
now
we
we
can
could have
find
just
more.
done anything and then just said
You're
the three
right,
of us
you
could have
probably could.
unanimously said that this was true.
Yeah.
But I was going
It's
with a
true.
completely true story.
Oh, wow.
I
I like
also
it.
picked a true story.
So you guys
Okay.
picked true. Oh, fuck. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, mine are true as
So-
well. Yeah.
All right,
Let's
well-
just say, really, no, who's to disagree?
Right.
I'm pretty excited about mine. Can I share mine with you guys first?
Yeah, go for it, Alyssa. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, kick us off, Alyssa.
I remember it so crystal clear. It was back in college, our senior year. It was
Oh,
spring
yeah.
break that was calling, and with the wind at our backs, we packed in Mike's minivan and grabbed gas station snacks. We drove 1,000 miles, Orlando bound. Our friends were all smiles, smoking blunts and horsing around. When we stopped
Don't remember
for
that part.
gas, Mike sprung out to touch a palm tree. It was the first one little Michael did ever see. His
Oh.
friends all laughed, and he said, this may be strange to see, but I've only seen these on TV. Mike was
Oddly
giddy
sweet.
as his little world grew. But what would happen this trip, he hadn't a clue. We got drunk and watched movies, swam and drank fancy free. But what Mike wanted most was to see the sea. Me and my friends are getting crazy and loud. We don't need technology, we're just happy and proud. When you're young and the sun's out, you're only living for the day. So let's go and touch the ocean, and we might just catch a wave.
Ooh.
We made it to the beach and the whole crew laid out to tan. We set out the picnic and started digging up the sand. But Mikey started running to go and greet the waves. But he forgot to check his pockets and he made a grave mistake. Oh shit, what's this? He screamed and pulled out his cell. Well, if anyone needs me, I suggest a loud yell. You heard that right. The dummy let out a moan. 1 second in the ocean, and I already bricked my phone. My excitement and haste to empty out my pockets. Oh God, what a waste. He was a small town boy from a landlocked state. He was so full of joy, but he made the first mistake of swimming the ocean and soaking up the sun. Double check your pockets is rule number 1. If you do choice when you upgrade your phone, then double check your pockets or just leave it at home.
At home. Dude.
That was good. That was great.
Wonderful. It's one of those songs, it makes me want to adopt you. Like if they had a commercial for like, get your own mic. He's never
I know,
been to
Right.
the ocean before. Sponsor him now.
I'm too
I would
bad
do
at
it
making.
if I heard that
I'm
song.
too bad at making fun of Mike. I feel like I just kind of made him still look so lovable and sweet.
You
It
didn't
was.
make me look. Life and reality made me lovable and sweet. The reality is, I am lovable and sweet.
Mm.
Go ahead, Dalton. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say there's a certain naivete that Mike possesses that none of us could ever dream to have, and I think it makes him very likable, and you want to root for him.
Yeah.
But I would never admit that in
On a recording.
Yeah.
or
See,
anything.
you know what? You know what I was expecting is like I say that thing about myself, and Dalton had just cut me down, and he flipped the script on me. That actually touched my heart for a second. This is supposed to be a roast.
The song touched all of our hearts.
Oh, he's just
I'm
gaslighting you.
supposed to be
Yeah.
right. Fuck. Yeah, fuck. You're right. He's in my head now.
I don't want to follow that because I don't have as many personal details in mind. Like it's
okay.
not as story based.
It's just.
But this is definitely
it's
something
insult heavy.
like Alyssa's tells a beautiful story that I would probably listen to once because I was made to, and then immediately forget all about it. But for that 4.5-ish minutes that I'm never going to get back, it was enjoyable. I feel like I should probably go next.
On this
Okay.
note,
I mean,
Okay.
On this note,
But Dalton, you don't get a prize for being the best. I mean, I guess
Wait,
I guess you get
what?
my admiration.
or the most insulting.
no, I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
I don't think mine's going to be the best. I really think Andrews is going to
I
be
haven't-
the best out of the
I
three
haven't
of
played
us.
him. and-
It's-
yeah, what? No.
No, it's gonna.
No,
be.
We'll
yours is the
see.
best. Let's hear yours. Yours is the best.
We'll see.
Yes.
I'll determine who's
Okay,
the best.
so
We're all the best.
I'm going to follow Alyssa since my story comes from the same spring
same era?
break trip, the same era, the same Mike
Ooh.
era.
Mm.
Mike is going to have an Eras tour, by the way, on this
Yeah.
song.
This was while we
It's
were
My Eras tour is just me getting more and more obese and depressed. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Yes.
I like this.
We're just vibing.
Mike spun in circles, lost in the thrill. Gravity shifted, everything's uphill. A burst of nausea painted the scene. Spidey swings by but can't intervene. Spidey might catch you when you're falling down.
Damn.
Save the city when chaos comes to town.
Dalton put old Panic in the Disco in the AI.
Turns your stomach inside
I
out.
like it.
I love it.
No wonder it's my vibe.
Even web
I love it.
swingers can't fix the doubt.
It's slinky.
Cheeks full and puffed like balloons of shame. Pink sludge dripped, no heroic acclaim.
Oh.
Simulator running, you can't press pause. No web strong enough for physics claws. Spidey might catch you when you're falling down.
Ooh, yeah, some Linkin Park vibes here.
Yeah.
Dalton's middle school emo phase came out.
But when bile becomes the star of the show,
It was never a phase.
Yeah.
It is current. It is
Me
strong.
either.
Spidey might catch you when you're falling down. Save the city when chaos comes to town. Whoa. Twist and turns, your stomach's lost the fight. Spidey's swinging, but he's out
So
of
dramatic
sight.
for what's actually happening to me.
Cheek full regret on a neon spree. Even heroes can't stomach a catastrophe.
Yep. I tried to put in vomit sounds, but that was not a thing that was.
Let him in
Oh, that
post.
would be so
Unfortunately.
good. Oh.
Yeah, we'll have to add him in post.
But when life hits with the technicolor blast, you're the villain of your own outcast.
I think that is it.
I love
That's
it.
a banger, dude.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks.
That is a
Pink
banger.
sludge.
Mm-hmm.
Pink sludge stripped down is.
Yep.
We have a poet on our hands.
Yeah.
Cheeks
So
puffed
you
and
vomited
round.
pink.
It was. Dalton was right. This is complete fact. It was just pink sludge, like chicken nuggets and cherry Kool-Aid I had eaten that day or something. I don't know how
like,
just falling out of my mouth.
I kid you not. I think
Are
we
you
gave
7?
you like Dramamine and Pepto-Bismol ahead of time because we knew that your stomach did not handle roller coasters.
Yeah.
And I was like, you will not ruin this
Yeah.
for me. And I was like giving him just every
He did, though.
anti-nausea
He found a way.
medicine.
I did. Listen, I
He did
did.
indeed.
It was not the only time I threw up on the trip. It happened multiple times. I kept throwing up on the trip. But that was the time that I did it in public in front of everyone. Was immediately stepping off the ride. The song's factual. Stepped off the ride, brand new
Immediate.
t-shirt, ruined it. I thought what I could do is choke it down. Like I could stop it like a hamster cheeks, just
Nope.
like fight it. But it just kept coming up and it just fell right onto my shirt.
Yeah.
And dude,
No, just a
the,
dribble.
the Universal Studios people were like really nice, but I was so embarrassed. They came up to me and they grabbed my hand like I was like a special needs kid and trucked me off into the store right off the side of the ride. And they're like, pick a shirt. And I was like barely looking at the wall. That one.
They're all
Had a
kid
2X
sizes.
on it.
All right, Andrew.
All
This
right.
feels like too polite a roast.
It is.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I really.
It's been polite so far, and I'm also bad at roasting. So when I lay into one or two details about your physicality,
Sure.
I lay into it in many different
Okay.
ways.
I love it.
And this first one is called Michael's Daddy.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
I feel like I'm gonna have to walk out after a couple of these.
Jazzy.
Ba Michael's fat, ba-doo, Michael's sad, ba Michael ain't talking to his Jehovah's Witness dad. Got a Jew fro ever so curly, A black stepmom ever so purty. That makes him an honorary black, don't you know? But this fat bastard is white as snow. Doo-ba-doo, Michael's fat. Ba-doo-ba, Michael's sad. Doo-ba-doo-ba, Michael ain't
Wow.
talking to his
Jehovah's Witness dad.
The fact that Andrew
Michael
knows his
ain't
lyrics.
touching his wife Alyssa's ass. No, not touching her ass. No, she's gonna need a glass or 6 of wine if she's gonna dine on that fat-bodied boy. Shy, elusive pecker, he'll never satisfy. Doo-ba-doo,
Shy, elusive pecker.
Michael's fat. Ba-doo, Michael's sad.
Everybody, do.
Ba,
Michael ain't talking to his Jehovah's Witness dad.
Baby
I feel like
Mikey
I should listen to this every
goes door
Christmas.
to door. Please, sir and ma'am, wanna hear some more about our Lord Jesus Christ and how your daughter's a whore? Ah, shucks, this sucks. I'm going to the comic book store. And Mikey waddles home to the life he knows. Safe with his mommy who's clipping her toes. She's selling feet pics to make ends meet.
True story.
Oh, God damn it, Michael,
No,
you
it's
came on the sheets.
Oh my God.
Michael's fat.
Michael's sad. Michael ain't talking to his Jehovah's Witness dad. All right.
Oh my God. Andrew didn't use
That's
the same
one.
AI that everybody else used. I
No,
can
that
tell.
was hilarious. Dalton and I were like really like working on our lyrics and like really writing out a full story, and that just I
Yep,
died. That it just badoo ba Michael's fat.
Oh, I wrote those
instant.
out. I wrote the badoobas and everything.
Yeah.
I had to write
can
each
tell.
beat. But
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
even the scatting sounded fat. Badooba. every part of it sounded fat.
So from where we left off last time, OK, your friendly ally from seasons past of Space House, rubbed all of you with this strange substance that allowed you to shrink down to microscopic sizes, and you entered into the ear, the passageway on the side of Zero's head to try and find this little blocker, this little data blocker that is sat at the base of Zero's brainstem, and it is impeding any of the repairs or the upgrades or the updates that needs to be made via DES to get Zero back into a working condition. So you volunteered yourselves to go in and fix the problem. And this is where we open up today's episode. The three of you are standing in this long, metallic, shiny hallway. Everything seems to be made of chrome and blue steel, and the floor is very shiny and reflective. And this long hallway just leads on and on and on further into Zero's skull as you find yourselves in what would anatomically be the ear canal.
I just need to say it was not voluntarily. I just need that on the record. I
think it was voluntary.
very reluctant.
I have to agree with Dalton just because he's the DM. It felt voluntary. I think it was voluntary. Okay. Anyway, we're here.
I don't want to go down the wrong tube. You guys think there's a vat of acid somewhere in this body? We might step into the wrong part.
There could be. That's what batteries have in them, right? So I guess one of us could get dissolved in acid. I guess that is a real
I need
possibility.
everybody to give me a D20.
Oh, no, that's bad.
Why?
Huh? That was
you
bad.
guys-
Oh, no.
That's
Nat-
a-
Just give me a D20.
Plus any-
Nat
Anything?
20.
Nope, not plus
Well,
anything.
then a
Just give me a D20.
3.
I got a 17 and Alyssa got a 20.
All right, Alyssa, give me a perception check.
Okay. 6.
You proceed as normal. You don't notice anything.
Why?
Well, guys,
No.
everything seems fine. Fuck.
I get a 20 and then a 6
A
and it's
20
nothing.
and then a 6 and it's a no? And that means I don't get to roll. I don't get it. That's bad. All right, Alyssa,
All
proceed.
right.
Well, everything looks great, everybody. Let's proceed
Yep.
down the tube.
Guys,
Everything
But which
looks normal.
tube? Guys, which
exactly.
tube? Okay, if we go
Exactly.
uphill, right, that's probably where his neck is sloping.
This doesn't like.
Or we're on the top
This
of the
isn't set up
head.
like
Yeah,
a normal
you-
body.
I was
Well,
going to say...
all bodies are normal, Alyssa.
All
Bigot.
bodies are normal.
Um,
Please don't body shame. I was going to say, Andrew, you've got us. You've got a scanner.
True.
Did we
I don't-
actually get schematics to his body earlier? Was that something that happened last episode?
Everybody roll a
We
d20.
really should have.
Hey.
I didn't even look at the screen. 11.
18.
1.
Oh, fuck.
Mike, give me a perception check.
17.
Mike, you hear for the first time since entering, not even hear, you feel vibrations in your goo. And you can tell that it's coming from somewhere deeper in the tunnel. You may proceed as normal.
Well, no, because I perceived something.
You picking up goo vibrations?
So I don't proceed as normal. I share the information with my fellow guys. My goo is vibrating. And not in a, like, I had a burrito earlier kind of way. Like, I think something... I'm sensing a vibration here, and I think...
Wait a minute.
Goo vibration.
Are you saying you're picking up goo vibrations?
Guys, it's a good bit, but I think the vibrations might be really good bit. But I think the vibrations might be indicative of something possibly dangerous that we might want to look out for. What's vibrating?
Everybody
Why?
roll a d20.
Oh no!
Oh, no. 7.
5.
I'm the
I rolled
terribly.
I rolled
today.
a 6. I rolled a 6.
Cool. Nobody gets the perception check on this round.
I feel like I should be
Alright, guys.
perceiving something, but I am not.
What would be vibrating in a dying,
Okay.
dormant, still
Let's
body?
just move forward. Mike, your goo is like weird all the time. Let's just move forward. Maybe we'll find what we need.
Everybody roll 3d10.
Oh, God, why?
Are we telling you our highest?
No, I want the sum of all three.
Some.
Oh, God.
Math.
18.
Hold on. 28. 35.
What?
Sum of all three, he
3d10
said.
and you got a 35.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3d10.
How?
I'm sorry. I did my 20. I really thought we were still doing a 20.
Andrew, what'd you
18.
get? 18. Mike?
I got a 20.
Cool. As the three of you are still having this conversation and walking further down this hallway, you see, almost before it's too late, this massive wall of force barreling towards you from the opposite end of the hallway. It slams into all three of you, knocking you backwards. Each of you taking force damage equal to the number that you just told me. And as this wave passes through you, all of you hear the echoes of the conversation that you've been having ever since entering the ear canal.
Oh, it's like
Ah!
echoing.
There's other people in here. Here. That, I'm echoing manually. I can't stop. It's like fucking with my head.
Andrew, that's gonna drive me fucking nuts. You have to stop that immediately. Go back to Goo Vibrations. That kind of made me happy. For
I was
going
gonna have it be my catchphrase is echoing every time I talk. No, that's not a good one.
No.
Please don't.
Like Andrew's
Guys,
here. No, okay.
I don't. I hate that.
Good vibrations.
I like that. Hate that. Like
Okay,
that.
we'll do that.
Everybody roll a d20.
Oh, God
Okay,
damn it.
Oh,
14.
2. 2.
Everybody proceed as normal.
No.
Everything's great, guys.
What
we're
is
looking for a
going
block in
on?
this. Look, I don't know if we're in a vein. I don't know if he has veins, but we need to find this blockage.
Yeah.
The only way I know how to do that is by looking or hearing. So
We came
better
in
do
through
both.
the ear. We came in through the ear, so the skull or the base of the skull would be to our left, I think. We came through
Yeah.
his right ear, right?
Yes, I was about to say the base of his skull is to the left. Thank you for pointing that out, Alyssa.
Yeah, Sophie
Everybody roll a d20.
God damn it. Fuck.
just 4.
18.
2.
I'm getting a higher roll every time.
Alyssa, what'd you get?
4.
Andrew, give me a perception check.
Natural 15.
You look around, and for the first time since entering into this hallway, you notice lights on the ceiling of this tunnel that you're in. And they remind you of the decibel levels that you would see on a stereo or a sound system. And every time the three of you speak, the decibel levels light up. Green, yellow, red.
Wait, guys. Guys.
Yeah.
Guys, you see, every time I say guys, that bar moves. Guys.
Whoa.
I think he's... This is his ear microphone. Drum.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he's a
ear
robot, so
microphone,
ear
drum.
microphone.
I mean, functionally a drum, actually a microphone. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Let's get the fuck out of this section of his head because I keep having to roll a d20 over and over again. And it's kind of starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
So if we can pick a direction and go, that would be great.
I said left. Let's
I
go
think we-
left.
Everybody roll a d20.
God damn it.
Yeah. 8.
13.
8.
Proceed as normal.
Everything's...
Proceed as normal.
Alright, guys.
There's only one. There's only one direction to go, and it's further in.
We
Well,
got to
we
go
do that.
further in and then to the left, like Alyssa said. So let's
That's
go further
crazy
in.
enough to work.
And let's maybe bring our volume down, okay?
Oh yeah,
Sure
that was
that-
that was the lesson.
Honestly, I mean, if Zero's picking any of this up, he's probably kind of pissed. We're both
Everybody
really
roll a d20 with advantage.
12.
7.
15.
Proceed as normal.
Okay. Also, Zero, if you can hear us, we're doing our best, buddy. We're gonna find it.
Man, we love you, dude.
Zero, if you can hear us, we're gonna sort you out. You're never
Mike,
gonna die.
even I can't hear you. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, Zero, if you can hear us, we're gonna sort you out. You're never gonna die. Don't worry, you're gonna live forever.
Mike, I'm all for you being quiet, but that's too quiet. I can't even understand you.
What I'm saying is,
I think he's
No, that's
saying
worse.
that he wants Zero to live forever. And if Zero, if you're hearing that, hear it loud and clear. We are gonna save you, buddy.
Everybody roll a d20. Andrew at disadvantage.
Fuck me.
17.
Oh, my
8.
first one was a natch 20. 16.
Alyssa, perception check.
8.
You all continue to walk down this hallway, and just like before you are able to realize it, this wall of sound barrels towards you down the hallway. Everybody roll 3d6.
3d6.
Um, 10.
13.
8.
Cool. You each take that much force damage as another wave of sound passes over the three of you.
Ah! Fuck. Oh, God. I heard... Okay, guys, I'm going to lower my voice because as that last wave just hit me, I heard Goo Vibrations. And I don't mean Mike's vibrations. I mean I heard us saying the Goo Vibrations joke, which is fucking hilarious. Best joke of the show so far, I think.
I mean, this episode at least, yeah.
Of the whole show, for sure.
Let's bum rush it. Let's just go. Let's bum rush.
Oh, but we got to do quiet because the louder we are, it's going to come back and hit us with force.
A tiptoe bum rush. Run.
I'm already,
Tiptoe bum rush.
I'm several yards ahead of you, Alyssa. I'm past all the danger, if Dalton can believe it.
I've never seen Mike run.
I'm past all the danger.
Please. I'm past the
Okay,
danger.
everybody give me a stealth check to see how effective your tiptoe bum rush is.
Tiptoe bum rush, 16.
15.
Modified 16.
18.
Cool. You all are able to successfully tiptoe bun rush down the rest of this ear canal, keeping the decibels very much in the green as the lights above you in this ceiling stay solidly lit. As you approach the end of this hallway, you see where that sound wave was coming from. As you see this large kind of force field, glowing blue-like wall where Zero's eardrum would be if this were a human skull or a human ear canal.
Got a blue force field wall. Cool. Looks kind of techy. Maybe we can disrupt the electricity. Des doesn't need his eardrum right now. So let's disable it
Yeah.
and then get past it.
Andrew, do you think you could like plug in and like short circuit it?
I don't know. I mean, now that I'm small, I'm worried I'm not going to generate enough electricity, but I can definitely try.
No, there's no reason to believe that. We haven't even tested your powers. So let's go ahead and give it the old college try.
Okay, let's try it. Dalton, I would like to pull out one of my cords, which are everywhere on my body.
Yeah, full of
I'm going to
cords.
plug one of the cords into that where the eardrum slot,
Yeah.
USB-A type slot.
Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the first time I go in, it doesn't fit because it's upside down. The second time, it's somehow still upside down. And by the time I turn it around
that's
a third time, it somehow goes in.
Relatable.
And I do that, and I would like to try to shoot electricity into this thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a charisma check.
Charisma +2. That's a 6.
You fire electricity into the port that you have plugged into Zero's eardrum, and much like you were worried about, you aren't generating enough electricity to be able to affect this wall.
Shit, guys. I tried my best, but blue force field is still up, and I think that's about the strongest I can make my electricity right now. So we got to think of plan B.
Are there any switches, Dalton, like around the edges?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
For sure. Modified 19.
Ooh, I like it. Yes. You look around, and the technology is very foreign to you, but you do see something that looks like an operation switch that is connected to this force field.
Ooh, what does this do? And I just flip it. No instinct, no second thoughts, just woo.
Good flipping, babe. That was really
cool.
good. That's what I would have done.
Cool. You flip the switch, and as soon as you flip the switch, the blue force field does power down, allowing you safe passage further into what was essentially the ear canal, going down into this next part. But when you do turn off the force field, you hear a distorted voice come over the basically intercom of where you are inside.
Countermeasures now.
And as you hear this broken deploying countermeasures now, you look behind you, and 4 kind of amorphous blobs that look very similar to Mike, only they are translucent and white, drop down from the top of the ceiling of the ear canal that you are in, and they take on this human-like form, 2 legs, 2 arms, and this long neck that just kind of has this glowing blue eye in the center, and the 4 of them start running towards you. They're about 65 feet away, but they are closing fast. You have 2 options: stay and fight, turn and run.
The lever made boogers, guys, run!
No, fuck. I start running as well.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. These are robo boogers.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, how did Robin Williams kill all the flubbers in Flubber? Think
about that as we run.
Running.
Poor box office numbers.
Oh, actually, really good.
The 3 of you turn and run into what would anatomically be the Eustachian tube that connects the middle ear into the back of your throat. Yes, I prepped for this using the anatomy website. And I don't know if I pronounced that right, so if there's anybody out there that's pre-med, don't come for me.
Excuse me, it's the Stachian.
So as you all run into the Stukian, however you say it, tube, I need all of you to give me a dexterity save.
All right. Dexterity,
Oh, yeah,
let's
baby.
fucking go.
Okay.
+2. That's a 19, baby.
That's a 15 for me, Dalton.
Modified 20.
Okay.
God, we're so skilled.
Hell
The
yeah.
three of you turn and run away from these robotic antibodies that have just dropped from the ceiling and are currently chasing you. But you are unprepared for the slickness of the floor and the slope of this next hallway as you all three lose your footing. But you save yourselves enough to all land on your butts and backs and slide down this Stychian tube into what would be the esophagus. And as you land, you find yourself in this large kind of cavernous room with 2 doors in front of you.
Woo!
Oh, wow. Honestly,
Those are body
I know
cops,
I'm Goo.
dude.
Yeah, that was an interesting landing. Does everybody feel okay? First, just checking in on that.
Mike,
I'm just glad to be away
Mike-
from Osmosis Joneses.
Yeah.
You know?
Mike, your mouth is on your bottom, and your bottom's on your ear, and your ear's on your knee, and everything's wrong.
Oh God,
look like you
I
broke
don't know how to
everything,
do
dude.
this. I don't know how to fix this. Okay, move my mouth, and I'll move the ear.
Okay.
And start moving the ear the opposite
Okay.
direction of wherever it is.
Uh,
Where's my ear
it
now?
looks like your
How
mouth
does it
broke
look?
into multiple pieces. I'll grab both pieces.
Okay. No. Can you put
Do
those
I just
together?
hold them?
No, put them together. Wrong way. No, that's a nightmare. That's better.
What about-
It's a little askew. That's pretty much what it is. Can you put it
This
back
looks
to where it's
right.
supposed to
Okay.
be? Okay.
Can you smile? I know you don't have a mouth, but can you smile?
Is it? Does it look good?
Well,
Is it normal?
it didn't look good before, but it looks as attractive. So I think we're good.
It looks the same.
It looks anatomically
Okay.
correct.
It looks
Where's
worse
my
but
eyeball?
better. Oh, shit.
drooping a little.
Where's my eyeball?
Oh,
Oh.
Where's my eyeball?
scooch that back up.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, just based on like, I don't know, I don't understand robot bodies, but I feel like we're closer.
I don't know. Where are we
Closer
trying
to,
to
we
get
don't even
again?
know where the block is, right? Or did we,
I feel like we
find out where it
I
was?
feel like we,
generally?
you know, it's in the base of his skull, but that's. I feel like we're kind of near the throat,
Well, that's adjacent.
Jason, but they don't connect.
Okay.
Not in a human body.
Yeah, but if we're in this throat, at least we're in the middle. All we have to do is climb straight up, and we should, if we keep going and head towards the back as we go up, base of the skull, right?
I would think so. But listen, we got 3 robo boogers coming after us, and I don't know. How do we kill robo boogers? Like,
I don't know. They're part of Dez's defense systems. I almost don't. They're like little mini Dez's, but with goo.
With Robitussin.
We almost have to disguise ourselves as if we're part of his body so they don't attack us.
absolutely. Yes. I just had to dap up my wife. That was really good, Robotussa. Listen, you're right, Andrew.
Wait. I missed a pun. Hold on. Go back.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Go back.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it.
You asked, Mike asked how to get rid of Robo Boogies,
Wait for
and I
this.
said with Robitussin.
Yeah, with Robotussa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That
that.
was
That was really good.
That was good.
That was
might
great.
outdo Goo
Alyssa.
Vibrations. Honestly, dap it up one more time.
Alyssa, when you're
fine.
funny, you should be louder.
Oh.
It's
It's
every
true.
other day that we need you.
Oh.
I know it happens maybe one every 8
No,
episodes, so
Alyssa,
I'll make
don't
sure
do
that I bring
that.
it. I
Don't
bring it
do
up.
that.
No, you
louder.
got zingers,
All right, you
Alyssa.
guys.
I know you do.
You do. You're hilarious.
You're just
Okay.
hiding. Stop
You
it.
guys.
Okay.
These are antibodies. Think about it. When we have an infection in our bodies, right? Our white blood cells attack unless they think it's part of our own body. So if there's a way, Mike, maybe using your goo, if we could somehow disguise ourselves as
Oh.
either one of those robo body cop boogers or a different part of your
Yes.
body, maybe they won't attack.
Yes. Here's what we do. I will split my goo 3 ways. I keep a third and hollow out my inside. Alyssa, you get a third. Andrew, you get a third. You will all have a mic shell. Okay? and that shell will move with you. I'm gonna. All right, here we go. Meiosis. One more.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's
There
so
we go.
gross.
It is.
Can I get
but it's also
the
my
bigger
body.
half?
So can we not react to it that way? I don't. That doesn't make me feel good. Can we not react?
I'm gonna wear you like a shawl, dude. I'll wear you.
No, you
I
gotta
take
wear
the
me
goo and
as-
I drape it over my shoulders like an old woman. I'm but part of this body. I am but a goo germ in this body of Des, and
That's
I belong
good.
here.
No, not
Is that
not
gonna
goo
trick- You
germ.
think that'll trick them?
That's bad.
I'm a cancerous goo, and no, your face is
I
saying
put-
no.
I put my little apron of goo on. Maybe if we talk like robots, I am a
Yes.
goo robot.
Let's talk like
Yes.
Des.
Looking for
Zero
things to kill that
antibody.
aren't supposed to be here.
Looking for computers.
All right.
Should
Computer time.
To frame this in game and to give it a little bit of a structure, Mike, we're gonna flavor this as your pseudopods that you now have the ability to
Ooh.
detach from
Hell yeah.
your body. And so it's not enough to cover Andrew and Alyssa, but like they've already kind of role played, Alyssa, you can wear it as an apron. Andrew, you can wear it as a shawl. It does provide some cover and mask part of you. And depending on how well you sell it when you run into the antibodies next, it may or may not work.
What about this?
We will
Okay.
convince them with this
We have
flawless
the voice.
robot
The voice is
accent.
part of
Wait.
it.
Oh my
Have
God,
to sell
Mike.
it.
There's one right there. Oh wait,
No.
Alyssa. Oh my God, that was so good. I thought you were
Hey,
one
see, Alyssa's doing pretty
No, it's
good.
just me. Hey, let's check out this door.
Yep.
of them. All right.
Dalton, we inspect the door.
Yeah, cool. You go to inspect the door, and both of them are the same. They are both this archway shaped door, much like an elevator door, two sides that come together in the middle, both made of this like blue carbon steel. In every way, they are the exact same door.
And they're just right next to each other.
They're right next to one another.
All right, guys. This feels like a.
Open both of them. See what's on the other side.
I say yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
right.
All right.
You guys take the one door. I'll take this door, and on 3 we'll open. Okay.
Wait, which one are you taking?
I'm taking this one, obviously.
All right.
Which one?
The one
Sorry,
on the
Mike's
right.
goo was over my eyes. Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
That one.
My goo was over my own eyes, so I couldn't see. Also, I closed my eyes. Left door it is then. All right. We'll take that one.
Okay, Mike and Andrew are going for the left door.
Yep.
Yeah, Alyssa, you're going for the right door,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and you're all three opening them on the same time.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
open.
Okay, I need everybody to give me another dexterity save.
There we go. Can't save yourself from something delightful that's not going to hurt you.
Exactly.
14.
Also 14.
15.
Hey,
Better than
14
you
club.
guys.
14 club.
Cool. As soon as you open the doors, your momentum from pushing on them to open them up is too much for you to catch yourself as you open up and there is no floor on the other side.
Woo.
Andrew and Alyssa both fall forward into this black abyss as Mike, you are left standing on the edge, just watching as both of your friends have disappeared from you.
Guys!
No, 14 club.
No! Dalton. Can I stretch my goo and try to catch them? As like a reaction? Stretch my goo?
Give me a rule of cool 20.
Fuck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna lucky feed that. I don't think you'll accept that. I'm just gonna go ahead and not tell you what that is. I'm gonna lucky feed it. No, that was worse. One more time. I'm gonna lucky feed it. That was bad too. 11.
Dalton. You know, it would be really cool right now.
What's that, Alyssa?
Cause I'm a motherfucking druid and I haven't figured out my changing abilities just yet.
Don't even worry about me doing it. What Alyssa said. She's gonna do something. What are you gonna do, Alyssa?
I would like to, in my panic, wild shape into something that will fly.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. Andrew plummets to his death. Alyssa learns to fly.
Yep.
Thanks.
No, I'm gonna grab. I reach out for Andrew.
You can. He's in a different door.
You're in two different doors.
No,
You're
I
in two
thought-
different spaces.
Oh, I thought it was a little tricksty,
gone.
and it went into the
I'm dead.
same
No.
bottomless pit. Ah,
He's in a different ventilation shaft.
shoot. Okay.
Different sphincter.
You're in
Different sphincter.
All right. Well, I saved
different,
myself,
different spots.
or at least attempt.
Um,
At least attempt.
Alyssa, you in your panic feel your body shift and break, but not painfully, and snap and contort until you are left as this flying alien-like creature that is covered in moss and bright, colorful flowers. You resemble very much like a flying squirrel-esque kind of shape. And what I mean by that is you have these membranes that are acting as these wings that are covered in all of this vegetation. And as you spread out these membranes from your arm flaps, you also feel a gust of wind that kind of pushes you up as you glide on the current. And as you look around, give me a perception check.
Okay. See, I don't know if I like the squirrel. I was hoping for like almost like a cute Pokemon look, like a roulette or something.
Or like Emolga, the flying squirrel
There you go.
Pokemon.
I was thinking Emolga.
Nat 20.
What were you thinking? A what?
I think she just made
Oh,
one up.
damn.
I probably I don't know Pokemon names.
Say the
I probably had
Pokemon
it-
you said earlier.
like the little leafy owl one.
Oh, Rowlet.
I said
A
roulette.
Okay.
I did say roulette, like a little.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
imagining a thestral
did
and
say
a flower
roulette.
crown. But that's just me.
Yeah, so yeah, you're somewhere between a thestral and a flower crown and a rowlet. And that's what you turn into. So whoever's going to draw that, have fun with those two references and making them one thing. So Alyssa, you do so, and as you look around, you see vents everywhere in this giant room that you've kind of fallen into. And the vents, as they open, release air current, and as they close, suck it back in. And you are pushed from side to side as you're kind of gliding on these air currents as they enter into this space and are sucked out of it, essentially.
Mike, help.
Alyssa, are you
Michael!
okay?
I don't know. I'm not falling, but I'm something worse. I don't.
What's
No.
worse than falling?
Ah!
Dalton, can I see into the shaft?
Yes. Yeah, as you walk over to peer into the shaft where your wife disappeared to, lights all come on, and they fill up this space that Alyssa is in, and you see her in this new avian-like shape covered in all of this flora and vegetation, and you're just watching as she is getting shoved side to side by these air currents that are being blasted into this room and then immediately sucked back out. So every time an air current is blasted in, she shoots up into the air, and every time the air is sucked back in, she falls and plummets down towards the bottom.
Alyssa! Alyssa!
I don't
I
like
can-
this.
I
Ride.
can kind of see what's happening. There's like some fluctuating air, and you might feel kind of jerked around from it. Do you feel jerked around?
Yeah, no. Should I feel jerked around?
All right, there's no need to be rude. I'm trying to help you understand what's happening to you.
At least I'm not nauseous like you would get.
It's rude. You know what? I can help Andrew right now. I can switch my attention to Andrew.
You know what? Just do that. I'm fine.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fall into this trap because this is going to be another argument later that you went to help Andrew in the shaft when I was being thrown around.
You do what you think is best for you in this moment.
I'm dropping a gooey hand. Gooey, Dalton, I want to make one big sticky hand from the quarter gumball machine, and I want to just drop it and slap it onto Alyssa and yank her back up. Like flypaper.
Cool. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
All right, sleight of hand. Oh, nat 20! Nat 20.
Nat 20s, nat 20s.
Nat 20.
Very nice. Even though Alyssa is being tossed up and down and side to side by all of these fluctuating air currents, that sticky hand that you have created is massive. And it's not covered in dust and hair and other things from the carpet that it picks up when it gets dropped on the floor. And you're able to easily scoop her up and pull her back to the room that all three of you fell into originally.
This is first time stick quality.
Yeah. You feel that, babe?
Very much first time stick quality.
That's great A-mic adhesive right there.
Oh,
hey.
I'm so dizzy.
Hey,
Well,
can you call me Mr. Fantastic real quick? Babe, are you okay? Oh, you look more green than normal. Are you good? Take a breath, couple breaths.
Alyssa, give me a constitution save.
my stomach's not where my stomach normally is.
Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound good. Listen, I'm going to go check on the other shaft because Andrew might have died. I don't think he can fly.
Okay, 13.
Alyssa, you do effectively lose whatever is in your stomach.
All right, I'm better now. You know what? I always tell myself I'm gonna feel better when I do it.
Yeah.
And I feel better.
No, it feels better once you get it out.
All right,
Okay. I love you. I'll help you clean this up later. I gotta go check on Andrew.
All right.
Mike, you walk over to the shaft that Andrew fell down into, and as you look and peer down, just like with Alyssa's, the lights come on and illuminate this space. And down towards the bottom, you see unmoving on another blue steel plated floor, Andrew. His leg, while not completely broken off, is bent 90 degrees in a direction it should not go. And as you look around the walls, you see this seeping green acid slowly trickle down and start to pool towards the center where your companion and friend lies motionless. I hope our heroes have been studying their anatomy textbooks, because that's the only way they are going to have any hope of surviving Zero's body. And what happened to our buddy Andrew as he lays motionless on the floor? Find out next week when the newest episode of Dungeon Radio Hour drops wherever you get your podcast. In the meantime, be sure to head on over to www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour for more extended intros, outtakes, and behind-the-scenes content. As always, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids. Why did I forget that line?
Here's the other thing. I made 9.
We're going to listen to 7.
I've whittled it down to 3 that I think are must-hears, and we could put some of these on the Patreon.
Okay.
I think these are worth... They're all
I
different
love it.
genres.
I love
I
it.
think we need to hear these 3 different aspects from Mike's life. Okay, this one is called Mikey Was a Prostitute.
No.
Based on a true story.
They all just start with Mike's fat.
Barbershop quartet style.
Did you hear the ditty about the fat guy from Jeff City? His parents' smiles were always forced. His existence led to their divorce.
Went in.
Moved his dirty dye peas while his mom had financial crises. So she prostituted him out. That Jufro made the boys shout.
So high.
And Mikey kept on being whore while the truckers lined up out the door and blew his back out. Giddy up, then they drop a quarter into the cup. we should mention this part of the story takes place when Mike was of age, so it's not as weird as you think. I mentioned the diapers and how he was actively shitting into them, but the implication here is that he pooped his pants well into adulthood. Okay, baby prostitute, just to be clear, baby prostitute. I'd like to formally acknowledge that it wasn't okay for his own mother to whore out her son for cigarette money at any age.
At any age.
Mikey was an adult prostitute. And
Yeah.
that's the story of our bud Mike. He saved his hooker money up.
It's
for a
not
bike,
even halfway
but it
done.
wasn't exactly an adventure. His
Oh my God,
mom
I'm
blew the
sweating.
whole stash
I'm
on
sweating.
scratchers. Oh, Mikey, Mikey, sweet poor Mikey. Whenever
That is
you run
something
now,
that
your
my mom
anus
would do.
drags behind you and flaps in the wind like an old animal balloon.
Oh my
Say
God.
Jesus
the
Christ.
school bus, but we love you all
You
the
can't
same.
say Andrew's
Actually,
imagery
we
isn't
don't. We hate
evocative.
you,
I
you
mean, the
fat
man.
bitch. Go fuck yourself, you
He paints a picture.
illiterate piece of shit. Go
Alyssa's never been this shocked on the podcast.
All right.
No, I feel like you trailed off at the end, but there was more. Was there a lot more?
No, they was just gonna repeat. It was just gonna repeat the chorus
Okay.
again.
It was just so
Okay.
many insults back to back.
No, I mean, you really
They
packed
each-
it in.
I packed it in.
Each song got better and better.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I'm sorry.
I feel
I can't
loved.
roast people. You feel?
No,
Do you
I-
feel loved? I made.
I feel
I
loved.
spent a long time on this. It was out of love. Me calling you names and fat and dumb. and stuff.
Me calling you
It's
fat,
out of love.
fat, dumb, poor, ugly, honorarily black. Yeah, no, I get it. I feel loved. I feel the love in the work. How long did you spend per song? If you were to
It doesn't matter.
Put a number
It
up.
doesn't even.
Oh,
Doesn't
A work
matter.
no,
day.
say it for the podcast. How long per song? you think?
Ah,
Be honest.
how many hours is in it?
it's gonna be too
Yeah,
long.
it's too many.
In the afternoon.
It's too
I don't
many.
know, man.
I
I started while I
um,
was shitting. I finished it later. I don't know.
Well, that could be any amount of time. I know how you shit. That could be any amount of time.